Whoa, it's Wulzy. Welcome back to another level request video. As you can see by the post on my profile, I beat Bloodbath yesterday at the time I'm recording this. I know, my recordings are extremely spaced out at the moment, but that's due to school and stuff ramping up for the next few months, and that I want to sit back and relax with my friends a bit more. Hopefully I can relax a little bit today since we're doing some level requests. Hopefully nothing too extreme to set off my Bloodbath senses. That wasn't fun. I'm surprised to see that we're at 24,000 subscribers already. That number is absolutely ridiculous, and 25k is literally right around the corner. Like, who would have thought it would be so soon, you know? Thank you. These requests are done in a random order from the Google form, which you can find in my Discord server or on my Twitch chat using the command !form. The first level we're playing today is Groovy by Fenk using Eddie's Workshop by Triple. Alright, what do we have here? This is a level from a creator without creator points, which could either mean it's a stinker or a hidden gem we're about to see. That transition seemed promising, and these colors are very nice. I like the way that this fits with the music too. It's a very good start. I've got good impressions right off the bat. Nice movements right there too. Okay, I'm interested. I like that you've got a consistent color scheme so far. These movements are actually really nice. They're subtle enough to not get in the way. Structures like that though, when they're just floating in the air, kinda catch me off guard and leave a lot of open space. The movements are definitely a strong point of the level. I'm just afraid that some of the designs are quite basic and there's a lot of open space around them, which can be fixed with a bit of extra structuring or maybe just more to the actual structures that are there, like extra compartments and stuff. I don't know. But the movement definitely makes up for that somewhat. And if you had big, long structures, then you couldn't really move it as easily. I understand. But you've got to take into account that there's so much airspace right now around me. That was cool, though. It was broken up really well with some flowy transitions. The effects were nice. The colors were good. I think I'm going to send that for a rating because the air decoration was lacking, as I said. Boom, boom. 8-star rating for you there. Yeah, because the designs at all times were literally just like stock blocks, you know? Electro by Neon1248 using Electrodynamics by DJ Nate, and this is the full version. I'm having to download it, which is making me think it's going to use the second half of the song. Just another masterpiece. Okay, you don't have to be so nonchalant about it. I'll judge this myself, Mr. Neon1248. A different take on modern, actually. Everything's massive. I like the upscaled feeling of this. Again, though, there's just a lot of empty space around me. Okay, I like that wobbly bridge background, but there is so much blank space right now that's just covered by one solid color. More checkerboard backgrounds and spikes that are hard to see. Okay, this part's cool. I like the colors in this. How you've got the contrasting black and white with the red. Very cool. Final stretch. Okay, I like the way that that was put. I'm not gonna lie. I just wish the structures weren't so long like that, you know? You can't really design them properly without them looking awkward. So I understand why it's looking kind of basic. Although I must say there's a lot of time spent in a black transition. It's cool, I just don't know if I'm going to send it for a rate or anything because there's just so much nothing at the same time. Definitely has potential, just needs to add a little bit more detail here and there. Certainly interesting. My favorite part was the interlude in the middle with the white background. I think that was the most original area because some of the other areas had like very basic colors, like a two-tone thing. Thighs by Swift using Millennium Virus by Hey Jelly Bear. Ooh, I like this animated block design. Everything's nice and flashy straight away. This is sick, actually. Okay. Okay, I love the black and white contrast with the rainbow background right there. And the density of it all is really good to look at too. Wow. I think this level is very thematically strong so far, and it appears to be corrupting. Again, I just love the contrast of the black and white segments, followed by the abrupt transition to this colorful land with the monsters at the bottom. I think that's a really cool usage for them as well. I like the aesthetic right here. If we just look past the default saws, I think this stacked blending and stuff looks really good. Adds a lot of depth to the background, and there's multiple layers to those hanging stars, which I find cool. It's like a mini parallax effect right there. And the ending's just kind of... It's vintage, you know? Kind of reminds me of old 2.0. That was sick. I think I'm going to send that for a 9-star feature. I don't think it's quite a demon rating in my opinion. I just think the block choices are really nice to make those animated edges and insides. But then to make it totally unique, you've got your own pulses and stuff later on. I think it's a nice progression technique and it works really well for variation. Sark by Handful using FWLR Computer Talk. I see. Interesting. I like the underlay blocks right here with the black outlines and stuff. I think that's a nice touch. Just wish the designs weren't so plain. Maybe it's going to change right now though. No, it does seem to be a mainly 1.0 decorated level with minimal experimentation with designs and stuff, but the gameplay is on point straight away. It annoys me when people put pads in portals that don't have like a double back. Like there's just a cutoff right there, you see? I don't know, it's just a personal gripe. Not sure about those gray stripes in the background. They look a little bit weird, but I did like the floating spikes. Ooh. Interesting movements. I've always really liked the idea of having a lot of static structures with just like a bunch of random moving compartments scattered here and there. Not too much to like disorientate you or anything. The progression in this is actually really cool. I like how it's kind of fragmenting with a bunch of spikes and blocks out of place. I appreciate the commitment to making it extra long as well, although it did feel a little bit repetitive since everything was using the 1.0 blocks. There could have been some extra details here and there, but I don't know. I like it. It's interesting, but no send from me because the designs were all the same. Proximal by Bizarre GD using Calm Craggy Area Infinity Remix. Bizarre. Okay. This is interesting. I love the colors straight away. All of the particles working together as well. With the slow moving backgrounds and chains and the sweeping foreground elements too. It's mainly dark as well, which is building a lot of atmosphere straight away. Okay, I want to see where this goes. Wow, okay, the designs are incredibly sleek. I love how flowy everything is. It's so smooth around the edges. And all of the portal gameplay with the different gravities like sweeping you up and down. It looks so nice. That's a nice release too. I like the difference in the chains now, how they're kind of pulsing up and down. The structuring's really good as well. It seems to be repeating the same few colors, but I don't really mind because they look really good in the process. Okay, that was cool. It had a nice beginning, build up, and release. That was awesome. Everything was really sleek, fluid. There was nothing really wrong with it. I believe, Mr. Bizarre, that you are going to get a 5-star feature send right there. Well done. I never know what to expect from NA rated levels, so I'm in for a surprise right now. It's a modern level with a very bright blue and pink color scheme. Oh my goodness, that is glaring at me. Okay, that is really trippy actually. There's not much contrast in those colors. Okay, it's switched up now, thank goodness. Interesting effect, but this is making my eyes go funny. Good lord. Okay, a drop. It's teasing me with spikes. Whoa, this is trippy. What? I cannot tell where I'm going. It's a very simple idea for a mask, but it actually works really well. And somehow I'm able to sight read it as well, which is interesting. I love those pulsing circles as well. This has some really unique details that I've not really seen experimented with much. Nice use of the pixel blocks as well. And a nice flowy background there too. This is sick actually. All the movements are really good. They're designed to like throw you off while also impressing you with the rest of the visuals as well, which is really cool to see. That's a fake orb. Don't hit that one. I love to see levels like that just experiment with different detail placements and how you can throw someone off. No creator points as well. That is a shame. I'm going to try and change that for you, sir. 5-star feature send from me. Okay, not gonna lie, I do not know why I sent for a 5-star rating. I believe that this is a 6 or 7 at least because it can be very difficult to get used to the actual look of the level. Yeah, I'm gonna say that that's a 7. 7, yeah, 7. Ocular by Hex10 using Calm Craggy Area Infinity Remix. Didn't this already get used literally today? What are the odds? The last level we played using this song had more of a release, but I think this one's going for the vibes this time. I love that spacey background, although the glow is scale hacked to make that. You're saving objects, I kind of respect it. I really like this landscape for some reason. The color usage here is just spot on. I love it. Ocular. Very interesting so far. I'm going to do you a favor and just zoom in on the screen right now so you can't see the cut off borders. I want to immerse you a little bit more because I feel like the themed decoration is really nice. I'm just not quite sure how it correlates so far because we've been to space, we've been to like a mysterious place, and now we're underwater. I don't know. Okay, we're back into it. And now this is just a random modern part in the middle of nowhere. I don't know. I feel like this is cool, but it has no real direction. There you go. Thanks for playing. I don't know why you have to hit 2 dash orbs there. It looks like you can just hold. But again, we've got random cutoffs on the left side. It could do with more polishing, more direction, less waiting in between parts, in my opinion. Each individual part looked cool. There could have been a little bit more detail added in some places like the opening and the ending. I'm gonna leave him a little comment explaining how I feel because I feel like this dude has potential as a creator so far and I would love to send that for a rate if a couple of things are sweeped up. Final level for today, Eternal Dreamer by Okaru61 using Refraction by Lemons. Ooh, that's a lot of detail all at once. But the thing I'm noticing straight away is the opacity of any dark objects, because it's just kind of covering up that brightness that you're wanting to have in the background. It's just making it look a little bit messy in my opinion. And random transitions like that with orbs coming out of nowhere is kind of a problem. But I must say, I am kind of a fan of the way that everything's just randomly arranged. It's interesting to me. So far, the transitions have been very unfair in this level. Like straight away, you've got a blind wave transition right there, and then random moving objects that just make it a little bit more challenging. Considering it's a 7-star, it doesn't really feel like it most of the time, apart from the little chill sections like this. But I often find myself just clicking at stuff that I don't even need to click at because I just can't tell what's going on. Again, just another jump out of nowhere, but the colors are actually really cool. I like how blurry everything feels when it's all mashed together. What's going on? Just random waterfalls that just completely cover my position for like a solid second. It's weird. You have to do a random double click there in the UFO. Oh my goodness. This level is so hard to follow, but it has some really nice ideas. There's no gravity portal in there either. I had no idea that this was a normal wave until I actually got past it. Okay, here we go. And it ends on the drop. I do like the little sketches that are found here and there, and some of the attempts at art like that. It just feels really unpolished though. The colors are kind of all over the place. The gameplay is wonky. I don't know. It was cool though. Extreme Demon 22%. On that note, I'm going to leave this an 8-star rating and I'm going to dip. Thank you for watching this Geometry Dash level request video. Sorry if it's quite lame. I am trying to prolong the content a little bit so I can focus on school a bit. Check the links in the description. You'll find the link to Wulzy Clips, my new second channel where I dump completions and unseen bits from videos, as well as some bits from videos that I find funny. Become a member, leave a like and subscribe, and have a good day.